How's it going, guys? Today we're back with another restoration slash custom video. Since this video isn't going to be really a restoration, it's going to be more of a custom. So we've got this, this is a 71 Buick Riviera by Hot Wheels. This is a car I've had for a long time. It's one of my childhood cars, one of many. And it's ratty, so we're going to make it custom. So what I'm wanting to do is I'm going to make it like a lowrider, but I'm going to put it so the wheels are in the up position, so it looks like it's riding higher. But I've got another one of these that's the exact same car, except it's in much better shape, so this is why I'm gonna restore this car. I guess I'm gonna say restore it, because that's what I usually say. But I really like these cars, the Hot Wheels that don't look like they're crazy modified, besides maybe lowered. I don't like this car. The only reason I don't like this one is because the wheels are in too far, in my opinion. I think they should be out a little farther. But it's a neat car, so we'll, first thing we'll have to do is take it apart. So we got the car taken apart. This is the top, if it'll focus. There we go. This is the top. It looks exactly the same as you saw it last time. We got the base. There's the interior of it. It says 2004 on it. I'm wondering, does it? And it doesn't say it on the outside, so that's kind of strange. 2004 copyright? Huh. And then we've got the interior. It's very long, just like the rest of the car. On the bottom, it's the chrome is worn off, most of it, but then on the top, it's pretty much fine. So it's kind of strange. And then the taillights are part of the glass on the interior, which is also kind of strange, because it's painted glass. It's not like clear, see-through. You can't see through it. It's just painted. But we'll have to clean that up, and I think we need to take the paint off the car now. So I already have an example of what we're going to try and do with these wheels here. I've got the hydraulics. Well, I guess they're not really hydraulics yet, because I haven't put anything on them besides the way the wheels are set up. See if I can move the light or turn it off, so you can see it better. But as you can see, the wheels are offset, and what you need, all you need is one of the thin paper clips. If you have one that's about this size, those are too big. What you need, I got a box of them here. They're extremely cheap. I got this box of 100 for 50 cents. And they need to be like this. They're exactly the same size. The metal is the same size as a Hot Wheels axle. So if you've got wheels, you can make them. All you need to do is cut the axle in half. This is the original axle from the wheels, because it's too short and too strong of metal. And then you just bend it to shape. I bent it in kind of a like original Hot Wheels axle type shape. As you can see it here, it looks like that. And then you just crimp the axles so the wheels stay on, and they stay on. A little bit loose on this side, but I'll have to work on that if it'll focus at all. There we go. As you can see, I just reused the original wheels because I thought they were not too bad. And there you can see I made the second axle. I think it's about the same size, and I like it. It's a little bit more accurate than the first one, as the wheels are closer and they don't have as much play in the axle. So we're gonna glue it on like with this first one, so it stays, if it'll focus. There you go, you can see it. I think it might be a little bit higher up in the back, but I use the toothpick to get some glue on it, on the end of it. See, there we go, and then we just put it there. There you go. Doesn't need much, because it's not going to be holding on too much, but if you need to, you can move the axle a little bit so it's in the right spot, and there we go. And now it's a high rider, or it's like a low rider, but it's raised up. So I got all the paint taken off the car, and I put the base and the wheels and all of it back together so we can see what it would look like with the wheels and everything on. So there we go. I think it looks really cool like this. with the wheels up, and it almost looks like a 442 with the big wheels that it had in one of the Hot Wheels releases they did a couple years ago. It looked kind of like this, except it was an Oldsmobile 442 with big mud tires. But I thought it looked really nice. This one is really cool. And next thing we have to do is paint the car. I painted the interior black because it was ugly with the chrome on the interior and the seats, and it just really didn't look very good, to be honest at all. So I painted just the seats, and the back I left the speakers, I think is what they are. I left those chrome, and everything else I'll be painting the bumpers because a lot of the chrome is worn off the bottom too. So I think it turned out pretty nice. As a little bit of it didn't cover the seats, but it makes it look a little more realistic, I think, because it's not all black. It'd be a little lighter in some areas. I painted the body with a spray can that is green, kind of a lighter green color, and then when I was done with the paint, I let it dry for about a day before I did anything else to the body, just to make sure that all the paint was completely dry. So I painted the body and the interior of the car. The interior I already painted this part black, but I painted the bumpers and the grille silver because they were kinda faded, and then I painted the body this green color. It turned out really nice, I think, if it'll focus. There we go. It turned out pretty nice. I didn't put a very thick coat of paint on it, but I think it's turned out very nice so far. So I put the car back together, and it's a very funky look. I like it. I didn't do anything to the windshield because it's not in bad shape, and the taillight is still there. But the wheels are very funky with it being raised up so high, and I also did it to this car. This is a Motormax speed wheels Land Rover. I mean, not a Land Rover, a Toyota Land Cruiser, and I took the wheels off a Maisto car. It was like the Crown or the Chrysler 300 or something, and put those wheels on it because it originally had these very small 5-spoke wheels on it. But now it looks really neat with those wheels. But this is for this car, so I think it looks really cool. It's got this hip-hop kind of look, I guess. And it looks really nice. I'll have to do that to some more cars with if I find any that are good candidates. So I think that's about all we needed to do to this car. It turned out really nice, to be honest. And I guess thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.